Hey there, entrepreneur. This is Mark Newsom, Mr. Marketing. Welcome to this special presentation entitled How to Stop Sabotaging Your Long-Term Profits Whenever You Create an Ebook and/or Special Report. Entrepreneur, it's time to stop leaving a lion's share of your profits on the table. Don't you agree? So here's a quick question for you. Ladies and gentlemen, how many ebooks and/or podcasts have you listened to or read, say, in the last 12 months? Ever start to feel like you're kind of on information overload? Yeah, been there and done that. So here's the thing. In this particular video, you're going to discover how you can create massive back-end profits through your little old ebook and or special report or podcast, because really it doesn't matter the particular form that this type of marketing strategy takes. What's important is that you and I utilize it. In fact, you're going to see in this video how you can take this strategy and really blow it up and take it to a whole nother level. Now, ladies and gentlemen, some of you looking at that JPEG there are already familiar with the fact that I offer a free 9-page special report, and you'll learn how you can get that in just a few minutes. But you may not totally appreciate all of the reasons why a small business marketing consultant such as myself would do something like this. So I just want to give you a couple of ideas. I've shared these before in another video, but I kind of want to go about it and explain it in a whole nother way to kind of really open up your mind to what's possible in the information marketing business. Now, first of all, it's to list build. I give you something free that hopefully helps you build your business. In exchange, you get on my list and I can start following up with you, etc., etc., etc. Now, in case you don't realize it, the special report is sprinkled with various affiliate programs that I'm currently involved in, which means if you purchase something, I earn a commission. So it's a way of, getting passive back-end income going too. Now here's the next thing, and this is huge. It's a way to potentially get exposed to new joint venture partners. For example, you download that special report and you decide, hey, you know what, I got this survey and it would be really nice to, induce people to participate in it. How about if I offer them Mark Newsom's special report as one of the free gifts just for giving me some feedback? You're free to do that. What if you decide, hey, I'm participating in this launch and I got some bonus products and services I want to give away? Again, if we want to offer my special report as a way to, sweeten the pot and make people click on your link as opposed to the other marketers, feel free to do that. But here's the other thing you may not realize, ladies and gentlemen. My special report comes with 100% resale rights, meaning if you want to sell that report and keep all of the money, entrepreneur, feel free to do it. Just for some of the reasons I've already explained. You'll make money, I'll get free exposure. We both win. Now, here's the other reason, obviously, why I do it. It can lead to one-on-one or really lucrative group consulting. Think about this. What if my normal rate right now is $250 an hour? What if 50 people want to get on a phone line at the same time simultaneously, where we just kind of do like a round robin and just explore different parts of your business on or offline? Well, for $50 per person per hour, I'd be more than happy to do that. Now you see how lucrative that could be? What if it's 100 people? Or better yet, no, let's take this a whole step further. Let's suppose you initially do those first 50 people at $50 an hour, and let's say you go for 2 hours. Now you've got something that you can record, and you can sell that too. So what I'm trying to get you to understand, entrepreneur, is when you look at these information products, don't just see the tree. Try to see the forest. Now, let me ask you something. When is the last time you read an ebook or listened to a podcast and you were absolutely motivated enough to want to spend your hard-earned money on the potential viable solution they were offering? Now, I want you to think about something. Let's suppose you own a really nice home, say it's $1 million, and it's in one of those nice upscale subdivisions. And let's suppose there's a really savvy real estate agent and or broker out there, and they put together this special report. And their special report just happens to target people who want to sell their property in the for sale by owner process. And again, these homes go for, say, $1 million. Now I got a question for you. If you're going to put your home up for sale for $1 million, and you got a postcard in the mail, and it had this headline: warning, don't even think about putting your home on the market before you read this explosive free 11-page special report. 7 things every serious for sale by owner should know about your potential buyers and how it will ultimately affect the sales price of your home. Now, 2 things. First of all, that warning headline, that would stay, but depending on how many pages your special report was, or if it was a DVD or a podcast, whatever it is, you test out that headline. So in other words, let's suppose you send out 2,000 of these every month. You're the real estate broker or the agent. You might send 500 one headline, 500 another, 500 another. In other words, you got 4 separate headlines. You're trying to figure out what, if any of these headlines, is a hot button. Because when you find out your next 2,000, guess what? All of them are going to have that. But here's the point. Out of 2,000 people, and remember, these are $1 million plus homes. Think about this now. Entrepreneurs, you realize that with just one listing and one sale at 6% commission, you know what that equates to? That's a $60,000 payday if you're the broker. It's a $30,000 payday if you're the agent. In other words, the agent's going to get 3%, half of that 6%. So here's the question. If you're going to gross $30,000, is it worth $1,000 investment to send out some postcards? Or once you figure out, what your headline is and which works the best, now you can run a half a page ad in one of those for sale by owner magazines. You see where I'm going here? Is it worthwhile now to put on a special webinar or, offline seminar, 90 minutes free, 7 things you should know about selling your house in the for sale by owner process, or before you list your home, whatever, the hot button would be? You see how powerful this could be? Now, let's say you do develop this free ebook, or then again, you could just have somebody put flyers in their mailbox. Here's what I'm trying to get to, though. If you're going to gross that kind of money, would it not make sense to allow somebody else to either A, give your book away, or B, sell it online and let them keep all the upfront money? You want that back end listing. That's where the money is, entrepreneur. So my point is, now think about this. Let's suppose you sell a for sale by owner magazine. Would it not make sense for you as the agent to go to that for sale by owner magazine and make a deal with them where you say, hey, anybody that runs an ad in your magazine where a house is listed at $1 million or more, offer my free report for running the ad as an inducement? I mean, let your mind kind of go here. There's a gazillion things you could do. But see, most of you look at that ebook or that podcast, and the first thing you think is the cost. Oh, man, it's going to cost this much. Then I say your back end isn't lucrative enough, because it should almost make sense for you to want to give it away for the additional exposure and the money that you could make. Well, ladies and gentlemen, on that note, I hope you can see just how tremendously lucrative the back end of your business could be if you develop it. And the catalyst could be, again, that free special report or that podcast or whatever, webinar. That front end should be almost minuscule to you if you got the right back end. I hope you can see that. Well, ladies and gentlemen, on that note, for those of you who want to discover how you can add an additional 25% more gross profit to your bottom line, and do it in the next 90 days or less without having to add any new customers or clients, an entrepreneur, grab that free 9-page special report. You know where to get it. youcanmarketonlinenow.com/sales. This is Mark Newsom, Mr. Marketing. We'll see you again next time on the Marketing Minute.